Going to the Y as a kid and finding a place that I thought, man, this is where I want to be. Where my friends were going home or going to places looking for trouble, I had the Y. My mom, single parent, was able to get money to let me play in the youth basketball league. And I realized at the time that the Y is a place where I wanted to be. Fortunately, I had a program director take interest in me and allowed me to do odd jobs around the Y to fund that membership. Jobs working in basketball, scorekeeping. As I grew older, got more responsibility and started getting paid a little bit, working the front desk and lifeguard and doing those type of things. I planned to go to college to be a computer scientist. I really didn't think about working for the Y. Once I got to college and needed a job, I did work for the Y in college, and then probably my junior and senior year, as I looked to change my major, it just kind of hit me. It's like, well, what do you think you're good at? Well, you're good at working for the Y. And from there, I changed my major to sociology because I really wanted to focus on working with families and so on. So graduated, and then the rest was history. I was the Associate Executive Director of the Garner Road YMCA in Raleigh, and it was certainly a big jump for my first professional position, but I feel because of my previous experience working in so many different program areas, I was more than capable of fulfilling that position. So I served as Associate Executive for 6 years, decided it was time for me to try my talents at a different Y and in a different position. I ended up in Lansing, Michigan as the Executive Director of the downtown YMCA, but one of the reasons why that position was attractive to me was because it would allow me an opportunity to open a new Y. Within 2 years, I was able to open a new Y, so going from a downtown Y to a suburban Y, which was literally 4 minutes away. But I opened that Y up, and I've run the Westside Community Y now for over 8 years. I think the decision was a tough one for me. Not that I wasn't confident in myself, but I just didn't know if I was ready. But I think having these mentors who served as CEOs of other associations or folks who work for the YMCA of the USA, I decided that it was time. I mean, it was time for me to see if I could duplicate what I've done, in this smaller Y in a metropolitan Y. I think serving as an executive director allows me, the opportunity to produce opportunities for kids and families to reap the benefits of the Y. Being one of those kids who benefited from someone fundraising and giving me a scholarship, I feel that as the YMCA, I'm not only able to repay that, but I'm charged with that. You really have to develop passion for what you're doing, because you never know when you're going to be in a position that may not work out as quickly as you want, or you may not be able to advance as quickly as you want. But I think if you have that passion, you're going to continue to work not only for the YMCA, but for the community. And then those opportunities will begin to take care of themselves. I think I'm most passionate about my family, and that kind of also transitions into the Y. I think the opportunities that I'm allowed and fortunate to give my kids, I want all kids to have those opportunities. So when I go to work each day, I know that I may have to work a little harder to fundraise or look for new collaborations to give every kid a chance to experience the Y.